Welcome, fellow seekers of the strange and unexplained. It's the Fear Files here, and today we're diving into the top 3 strangest, scary stories that, believe it or not, are absolutely true. These tales are not just figments of imagination. They're real events that have left behind more questions than answers. So dim the lights, settle in, and let's explore the dark side of reality. Our first story takes us back to Christmas Eve, 1945, in Fayetteville, West Virginia. Picture this, a cold winter night, snow falling softly on the roof of a cozy house, the air crisp and silent. Inside, the Sodder family, George, Jenny, and their 9 children, are fast asleep, dreaming of the festivities to come. But this idyllic scene is about to be shattered in the most unimaginable way. In the dead of night, a fire erupts, flames engulfing the Sodder home with terrifying speed. George and Jenny wake to the choking smoke and the screams of their children, their hearts racing with fear. They scramble to evacuate, their hearts pounding with terror, every second feeling like an eternity. George manages to get 4 of the children out, but 5 remain trapped inside, their cries for help echoing in the night. The fire rages on, an unstoppable beast consuming everything in its path, leaving no room for hope. George, desperate to save his children, tries everything to get back inside, but the heat and flames are relentless, pushing him back. When the flames finally die down hours later, the house is a smoldering ruin, a shadow of what it once was. George and Jenny cling to each other, their faces streaked with soot and tears, their hearts heavy with grief. But the horror is far from over as a chilling realization dawns on them. As they search the ashes of their home, there are no bodies to be found. 5 of their children, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, are gone, vanished without a trace. The official explanation: the fire was so intense, they say, that the children's bodies were completely incinerated, leaving no remains. But something doesn't add up, and the family is left with more questions than answers. Experts later cast doubt on this theory, pointing out that bones usually remain even after the most severe fires, adding to the mystery. The phone line to the house was mysteriously cut, as if someone wanted to prevent the family from calling for help, raising suspicions. And a ladder that George usually kept propped against the house was found moved, placed far away from the burning building. Then come the sightings. Witnesses claim to have seen the missing Sodder children in the days and weeks following the fire, adding a new layer to the mystery. One sighting places them in a passing car on that fateful night, driving away from the scene. Despite years turning into decades, despite countless searches and investigations, the fate of the Sodder children remains shrouded in mystery, eluding all efforts to uncover the truth. Were they taken? Did they somehow escape the fire only to meet a darker fate, or did they perish that night, their remains lost in the ashes and rubble, never to be found? The Sodder family never gave up hope, clinging to the belief that their children were still out there, somewhere, waiting to be found, but the answers they so desperately sought remained elusive, buried under layers of time and speculation, leaving them in a perpetual state of uncertainty. The disappearance of the Sodder children stands as a haunting reminder that some mysteries may never be solved, leaving us to wonder and speculate for eternity. Our next journey into the unknown takes us to Hexham, England in 1971, a quaint town with a rich history and an air of mystery. 2 young brothers, Colin and Leslie Robson, are digging in their backyard, a typical childhood activity that would soon turn extraordinary. They're about to unearth something far stranger than they could ever imagine, something that would change their lives forever. Their shovels strike something hard, a sound that echoes with the promise of discovery. Brushing away the dirt, they uncover 2 small stone heads, carved with crude features that seem almost lifelike. They're ancient, their eyes staring blankly into the sky, as if holding secrets from a bygone era. At first it seems like a harmless discovery, a curious find that would make for an interesting story. But the heads have other plans, plans that would soon reveal themselves in unsettling ways. Soon after the heads are brought inside, strange things begin to happen, as if the heads had awakened something dormant. Objects move on their own, defying the laws of physics and logic. The heads themselves are often found in different positions, as if they had a life of their own. It's unnerving, this sense of being watched, but the phenomena escalate, growing more intense and frequent. Neighbors report seeing a strange creature lurking around the Robson property, adding to the growing sense of dread. Some describe it as a half-man, half-wolf figure, a creature straight out of folklore and nightmares. One night it breaks into the Robson house, terrifying the family and leaving them in a state of shock. Word of the heads and the strange events surrounding them spreads quickly through the village, sparking fear and curiosity. Experts are called in, but their analyses yield no easy answers, only more questions and theories. The age and origin of the heads remain a mystery, a puzzle that refuses to be solved. Some experts propose that the heads are linked to ancient pagan rituals, suggesting a dark and mystical past. Others suggest that the heads are merely odd relics, artifacts from a forgotten time. Whatever the explanation, the heads continue to exert their strange influence, affecting all who come into contact with them. They're passed from researcher to researcher, each hoping to unlock their secrets but finding only more enigmas. But the Hexam heads are in no hurry to give up their secrets, remaining as mysterious as the day they were found. The Hexam heads remain an enigma, a testament to the enduring power of the unknown, a mystery that continues to baffle and intrigue. They're a stark reminder that some things are better left buried, hidden away from the prying eyes of the curious. Chapter 3. The Dybbuk Box. Don't open that. Our final tale takes us deep into the heart of Jewish folklore, the chilling story of the Dybbuk Box. In 2001, a man named Kevin Mannis attends an estate sale, hoping to find something unique. He's inexplicably drawn to an old wine cabinet, its worn exterior hiding a dark secret. He decides to purchase it, unaware that he's just invited something sinister into his life, something that would change everything. Almost immediately after bringing the cabinet home, strange things begin to happen. Lights flicker and die without explanation. Foul odors, reminiscent of decay, waft through the air, filling the house with an unbearable stench. Mannis, along with anyone who dares to enter his home, is plagued by vivid, terrifying nightmares that seem all too real. People who come into contact with the cabinet report feeling an overwhelming sense of dread, as if the object itself is alive. It's as if the cabinet casts a shadow that seeps into the mind, corrupting thoughts and instilling fear. Desperate for answers, Mannis begins to research the history of the cabinet, hoping to uncover its secrets. He uncovers a chilling possibility. The cabinet is a Dybbuk box, a container for a malevolent spirit bound by ancient rituals. In Jewish folklore, a Dybbuk is a restless, often malicious, spirit that can possess and torment the living. Mannis tries to rid himself of the cabinet, but it always seems to find its way back to him, as if it has a mind of its own. Each new owner experiences the same terrifying phenomena, unable to escape the cabinet's curse. The story of the Dybbuk box spreads, its legend growing with each retelling, captivating and terrifying those who hear it. It captures the imagination of the public, becoming a modern-day legend of haunted objects. The Dybbuk box eventually finds its way into the hands of a museum where it is put on display. It's kept under lock and key, sealed away from the public, a relic of fear and mystery. Whether it truly houses a malevolent spirit or is simply an object onto which we project our deepest fears remains hotly debated. The Dybbuk box stands as a chilling reminder that some things are better left unopened, their secrets too dangerous to uncover. It's a testament to the enduring power of belief and the mysteries that lie just beyond our understanding. These stories show us that the line between the known and the unknown is thinner than we might think. The world is full of mysteries that defy explanation. And sometimes the scariest stories are the ones that really happened. If you enjoyed this dive into the strange and unexplained, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a tale of terror. Until next time, stay curious, Yitao, and stay safe.